What you're seeing here is all of the characters from the Nickelodeon television series CatDog, which aired from 1998 all the way through to 2005, which was 20 years ago. In honor of that, we're gonna go through the entire character selection and examine these particular characters. So stick around, because we're gonna be looking at those characters right about now. Hope you're gonna like it. Here we have Mervis and Dunglap. They are both voiced by John Cassier. Why? Just listen to them.
It's not dangerous, is it?
Quit whining, you big baby. At least we got a job. That's you with my race car, you thief.
Yeah? Well, look who stole my spaceship!
Yeah, I know they're basically enemies and had to fight for each other, but they're basically a friendly duo. I was gonna blur the picture and show the text of the description, but I'm not going to. So I basically knew what they were wearing and what they looked like. Because Dunglap is a weasel, well, a dark blue weasel, a bluish gray weasel with brown hair, yellow shirt, and blue shorts. But sometimes he has a different attire. A Taco Depot attire, if you will. Mervis, on the other hand, wore a green hat or blue hat and has a yellow shirt and green shorts with yellow lines on each side. The version you're seeing on both of them, well, but Dunglap is the same as the original, but Mervis is exactly the same as the original, but the hat's colored purple. Dunglap was the former receptionist of Taco Depot until, for whatever reason, Mr. Depot, on the other hand, decided to give him the manager title after Rancid Rabbit was fired, causing him to break down in tears. I mean, come on, the character is so ridiculous, he even had a mountain named after himself, called Dunglap's Peak. Mervis, on the other hand, is basically a jack of all trades, but apparently one of them is basically a mailman. Just saying. And he did appear in the Fetch short. And not to mention, they were being used by CatDog to make candy, which looked like bubblegum, which for whatever reason caused them to turn bald. I guess the trailer for Airplane 2, the sequel, sort of lied to us this whole time.
It will grow hair on bald men.
Liar! But they do look wicked while making it. And that's basically it for this one, because Mervis and Dunglap, well, these two, has been examined. If you want to send some stuff to me so I can check out what you have sent, please send it to this exact address. However, you may only send some stuff that I am interested in. No airplane, okay? Because if you send something like this, I will make sure that I will tell you that I do not like this film at all. Unless if you would send me that Zucker Abraham Zucker 3 film collection set that I'm gonna get for Top Secret, well, you can probably tell that I'm not gonna get it for Airplane, I'm not gonna get it for Naked Gun, I'm only getting it just for Top Secret. However, I do think that you should send the set as a whole because, let's face it, it's a big deal. So make sure you send stuff like this, or this, or this, or this. And yes, even Airplane 2 the sequel. Oh, and get this, a special collector's edition of Twister, complete with a steelbook that features not only the secondary poster artwork, but the image of the pipe scene on the back. Heck yeah, I'm getting this. Well, actually, we do have the double feature set, which consists of Twister and Twister, so we're pretty dang close. And also Airplane 2 the sequel, which had this cover. Just look at those nuts! I can't keep up with them all! And even the one in the original theatrical poster! Like, look at it! And just look at this poster for the worst film of all time! I mean, come on, do they really need to tie that plane up into another? I mean, that part never actually happened in the film! I mean, they clearly just used a toy model plane! Like, come on, really? And yes, this is what the plane actually looks like in the film. And here's another image of that same goddamn plane model, also from the film. God damn it, I hate this film. And it's different titles, like this one known as Flying High, but I would refer to the film with this title. And the same exact thing happened with Airplane 2, the sequel. And we found the reason why. Universal. And the Concorde Airport 79. Universal didn't even want the title of Airplane being used in all parts of the globe, so the title had to be changed. And as for the Concorde Airport 79, however, not only did they have to avoid competing against Airplane or flying high in some parts of the globe, but they also changed the marketing campaign from "At twice the speed of sound can the Concorde evade attack" to "See it for the drama, see it for the laughs." Why? Because Airplane exists. I just hated it so much. So make sure you send in to this address, and I hope to God I will look at them. And in the words of the good old immortal named Connor McLeod,
there can be only one.
If you came to party, make some noise. If you came to party, make some noise.
Airplane just opened the door to Hollywood for us for as long as we wanted it. I mean, it really worked pretty well, and we understood that kind of humor, so we could do that.
you're gonna love this end screen we made by ourselves. 60 frames per second and all. Scariest plane of all time? Make sure you look at the logo for some reason, because it's getting wicked.